Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build this report that you can see on your screen using Power BI, and the resources I'm going to be using, I will add them to the description for you to follow along. So let's jump into Power BI. So when you open Power BI, this is the first interface that you see. Here is known as the canvas. And while you have, just like every other Microsoft tool, you have the ribbon part. This is the report view. The next one is the data view. We only have our data table. Then the next one is the model view. So I'm going to be importing my data that I'm going to use for this demonstration. So I'll click on transform data to open up the Power Query aspect, new sources, Excel workbook. I'm going to be using the sales performance data set. Open. Alright, the navigation bar is open. I'm going to preview each of my data sets to be sure that they are the ones that I need. Patient, sales, and salespeople data. Then I'll click OK to import them. Alright, so I just got notified that I need to refresh this. So I'm going to refresh all. Alright, the data set is pretty much clean. And by the way, I'm using the latest version of Power BI as March 2023 version, because there are features that you will see that might not be in your version if you have not updated it. Then for you to also see this data quality aspect, you can activate that feature by going to this part and click on whichever part that you want to. Alright, the data set is pretty much clean, and I am going to look through and to confirm and double check. Okay, so I'll only clean up the names of the tables. Now I'm done with cleaning up the names of the tables, so I'm going to click on close and apply to import into Power BI proper. So my data set has imported. Now that we have our data pane filled up with our tables, so right now I'm going to create relationship between my tables. So I'll go to the model view. So I have my different tables here, and usually I like arranging them in waterfall format so I can see where the relationships are easily. So I'm going to be creating just one relationship between the date table and the sales table. In order to achieve this, I'll click on, let me expand this, manage relationships, then new relationship. Select date table, then select sales. The column I want to use is date column and purchase date columns. One to many relationship. Okay. Close. Alright, so I've done that. Next thing is to go to my report view and start creating my measures. Remember, we are trying to build up this. So we have like 4 different KPIs: total sales, total quantity sold, total profit margin. So I'm going to be creating measures that will represent this, as well as start building up my report. In order to do that, I usually like to create a table for my measures. I'll click on enter data, key measures, load, So in order to create this measure, I'll go to my data view so I can see the tables I'm going to be using to create the measure. The first one is going to be our total sales. And for us to calculate this, we are going to be multiplying the quantity column with the price. So I'm going to right click on key measures, new measure. I'm going to be iterating, I'll use the sumX function instead of just the sum function. Quantity multiplied by price right. Then we are done with the first measure. Next one we are going to be calculating is the total cost. To be able to do that, we are still going to use the sales table as well. Product cost, but in this case, since we are going to make reference to the product table, we are going to use the related function because the sales table is related to the product table. So we are going to call on the related function to help us do that. So we are calling on product cost column now. Right, then that is that for cost. The next thing we are going to calculate is our profit, which is basically total sales minus total cost. We are going to calculate the total quantity sold as well. Quantity column. Right, and finally we are going to be calculating our profit margin. We are going to be using the divide function. We're going to divide the total profit by total sales. Then return 0 when it meets division by 0. Right, so we have our KPIs, and right now I'm going to just delete this column 1. I don't have any need for that. So first, we are going to create a card for our first KPI, which is total sales. Click on card visual. By height. Then we use 169. Call out 20. Category label. Let's make it. Alright. So since I'll just duplicate this, copy and paste into 4 different places for the 4 different cards that I'm going to. So the next one is quantity sold. I'll just add quantity sold. Next is profit. Next is profit margin. A profit margin, we need to format this percentage. Then these other ones, I'll need to format them properly. I just want it to be into decimal places. Quantity, so I also need to put a comma. Alright, we're done with our card. Next thing is our line chart. I'll just click on the line chart here. Expand it. X-axis is the date, month name from our date, our date table. While the y-axis we have the total sales. I'll turn on the marker and data labels. If your x-axis is not well arranged, like in chronological order, you can go to your date table, then month name, click on month name, then sort by column, then you select month number so that your date names, your month names will be arranged in chronological order like mine. Right, then I'll have to clean this. I don't need the axis title. Okay, the next is our two bar charts. So I'll click on a bar chart, add my product name to as y-axis, then add my total sales to the x-axis. Since we want to look at top 5 alone and not everything, I'm going to add that to the filter pane. So I will drag my product name, basically top in, type in 5 and total sales, apply. Right, then I'll turn on my data label. Also, I need this to be thousands. And I'll clean up the X and Y axis. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do, since the second one is going to be by counts, I'll just duplicate this. Change the title name to counts. Then the y-axis in this case is going to be our counted. Go to location table. Then I will delete this and replace that with counted. Five. 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5  5 5 5 5 5 5  5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 So I have that here, and I will have to also clean that. My biases, maximum weight, so I can see the name. Alright, that's perfect. For the data label, I need to change that. I want it in millions. So right now we have our chart. So the final one is our slicers. So let me add the slicer for our year. Add year to this. I'm going to change this to drop down. Size. Rounded since we're following, so just drag that to this there and adjust this other part. Since we're going to have 2 more slicers, I'll just copy and paste. And here we have my product name. Here we have my customer name. Right. So now we have the basic part of our reports. We have the trend of sales, we have the top 5 products and top 5 sales by county. Then we also have our KPIs. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to create a framework. This is the framework that I'm talking about. So I'm going to create this now using PowerPoint. Let's go back to PowerPoint. So I've launched the PowerPoint document, and the first thing I'm going to do is clear off the slide. And I will import my background. The background I'm going to be using, I got it from this website, pexels.com. You can go to this website and type in abstract background and get a whole lot of beautiful things to work with. So let's continue. Insert picture. I'll expand it to fill up the slide. Change the color to light gray. Then the next thing I'll do is to insert a shape. Rounded rectangle. I'll quickly change this to 1. No fill. Outline 25. Right. Then also effect, I need shadow. That's perfect. For this next part, I will zoom in to add my curves. Hold down the shift key to get a perfect cycle. Get that out. I think this is perfect. Now just add rectangles to remove card that I don't need. Okay, so now copy and paste this for the other code and rotate. Alright, we have our course. Next thing is to fill up this course, and I'm going to use a color palette that I downloaded from colors.com. I also add the link to this website to the description if you want to check it out. It's a very cool website for different color palettes. You can search for any color palette and it will just give you a combination of wonderful colors that people have used, and you can generate yours as well. It's a good website, you should check it out. Then we import that. Right now, the scale of my curve, I want it to be gradient. Set it at 20. Move once. Grab this. First one. So I've just worked on the outline and use my format painter to duplicate. Right now I have my edges. Next is the framework for my cards. I will insert the rounded rectangle. Like that. White. I will insert a circle. Pull down the shapes to get a perfect circle. Size it. And the view. Alright, then the view for the shape is white. Outline for circle. Right now I'm going to group these two shapes. And alright, I'm also going to group them so that you can easily drag and drop. Next shape I'm going to be adding is from my line chart, rounded rectangle as well. Fill is white. Outline and I'll add a Q. have a perfect one. Just copy and paste that for the down part. These are my bar charts. I'm going to put this so I can so we're almost done with our framework. Next thing we're going to do is to add our icons. The icons I'm going to use, I got them from this website. Free icon, icons8.com is a website where you can just simply search for anything and you can get a whole lot of icons that you can download in different formats. You can recolor. Want everything in white format, you can recolor and download. So I already have my icons imported. Right now we don't have any use for this, so I'm going to import my icons. Installing my icon, we are done with the framework. The next thing is to save this framework as a picture and import into PowerBI. To do that, go to File, Save As, browse to where you want to save it as. In my case, I want it to be here, and select the file format and want it to be in PNG, and I'm going to save this as real. And it's just one slide that I want to see. So we'll go back to Power BI now in order to import this slide this background. Back to Power BI, click on Canvas background, browse image. I want this to be a rep or presentation, whichever one. I already have one standby. So right now you cannot see anything because of this transparency. So I will remove the transparency to 0, then set the image to fit, and we have our background there. So right now we're going to rearrange our chart to fit into the framework that we have created. Now that we are done with fitting that in, the next thing we're going to do is to remove these titles and put a title using our text box on the framework that we have created. So I'm going to insert text box. Here I have trend of sales. White, size and turn off background. Alright, so I will just copy and paste this first. Right now, there is no more need for all these titles here, so I will turn that up. Have more space. Next is to work on our color. So the line charts, we are changing this color to another color to color with our framework. Right, then our bar chart C. So we're almost done with our report. Last thing we're going to do is add another text box to our title, make it our title. We have sales performance report. Finally, we are going to add a button to clear slicers. When you interact with this, say for instance, I filtered for 2019, 2018, and 2020. So I will be adding a button here to clear all slicer filter. So I will go to buttons, clear slicer. I have that here. I'll format it now. And the corners. Turn the shadow. Button style. Text. Change the text to white. Now we have our button. It turns out when we filter this visual, you can see that our visual is interactive. You can easily use clear or slicers to go back to default setting. So that is the end of this demonstration, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I post more videos. Thank you.